So guys, we got to talk about insurance registrations, and also Tesla here in China just came out with a big punch, big move that could impact ONVO and NIO significantly. We'll talk about that in a moment. But first of all, insurance registrations, NIO got 4,000 last week. And well, meanwhile, Zeekr got 6,200, Xpeng got 7,200. Even though those are cheaper vehicles, NIO's 4,000 doesn't seem that impressive. However, I still say it's fairly okay because they apparently reduced incentives for better margins. However, Tesla's going the other way. So we'll talk a bit about that in a moment. ONVO only 1,300, so still not ramping up to the expected level. And some people are abandoning their orders, right? Because they can't get their car before the end of the year, before the 2024 subsidies for their local government subsidies end. So some people really need the car before the end of the year, and ONVO really needs to be able to give them the car, all right? Otherwise, they're abandoning their orders and going for something else. And that was actually confirmed in the earnings call by NIO CEO. So they really got to ramp this up. I want to see at least 2,000 per week for ONVO. They got to do that at least. 1,300, yeah, not too impressive. But of course, what is the punch from Tesla? Well, here in China, just yesterday, Tesla announced that they are doing a 10,000 RMB straight up discount on Model Ys. And on top of that, you have 5 years of 0% interest. So when everything is said and done, you're looking at paying about 79,000 RMB down payment for the car. And then, of course, for 5 years, no interest. And it's about like 2,600 RMB per month in payments. Absolutely no pressure. I mean, like, that's super affordable by everyone. Okay, everybody can afford that. So it's very, very cheap. You get the car cheaper and you get 0% interest. Just the 0% interest itself is a huge deal. All right, a lot of people bought the Tesla Model Y like these past couple months because of the 0% interest, and it has consistently been the best-selling car in general, best-selling car period that is above 200,000 RMB. So I'm not trying to say like, hey, Tesla's great. On paper, the ONVO L60 is better than the Tesla in every single aspect. But why? Why do people still buy that car? Because it's affordable, right? It's the incentive that really matters. And when it comes down to it, you see all these Tesla killers, whether it's the Xpeng G6 or IM LS6, and etc. To some extent, the NIO ES6 and ONVO L60, when it comes to the end, it's still the price is the deciding factor. And if the incentives are too good on one side, it just doesn't make sense for people to buy the other car, right? Same with NIO. Yesterday I talked about the free battery swap, how it's costing NIO about $200 million per year, and that's a fixed amount. So, rest be word. But I was actually wrong in the fact that, they're still giving it out, but randomly. All right, they're randomly giving it out. So for this 10-year, NIO celebrating its 10th year anniversary, and you can get this loot box, and if you open the loot box, you could possibly get 10 years of unlimited free battery swap, but it's only for like a few people. All right, not everybody's gonna get it. So I was wrong in that aspect. But going back to the point, free battery swap was a big reason that a lot of people bought NIO back in the day, right? Compared to a Model Y. They could have bought a Model Y, but they bought a NIO. But now you're seeing like Tesla's going ham with the incentive, all right? 10,000 off. I mean, that's of course going to make existing Model Y buyers really, really upset. Maybe people that just bought the Model Y a few weeks ago. That's going to really piss them off. But that's the thing that Tesla does. Price war. They change the prices all the time, and here they're doing this big discount. It's really going to help their sales. And what is the impact towards ONVO and NIO? Are there going to be some people that abandon their ONVO and NIO orders to go for Tesla Model Y? Well, it's already happening because of, they can't get their car in time. But hopefully, not so many. All right, hopefully not so many. So it'll be interesting to see how does NIO and ONVO react to this. How do they counteract this incentive policy that they're coming out with? Will they boost incentives as well just to get orders, to get sales? I know for a fact that NIO isn't going to go with the incentive route anymore because, CEO said they're going to prioritize margins. So we can sort of, put that aside. But with ONVO, are they going to maybe make the car cheaper somehow? But like a lot of people are still waiting to get the car. A lot of people haven't even taken delivery of the car. They can't make it cheaper, right? They've already locked in their orders. How do you make it cheaper? So you're kind of in this tough situation with ONVO, right? Tesla's adjusting its price. But of course, Tesla's doing it all for the sakes of, at the end of the year, they're going to try to sell as many current Model Ys as they can. And next year, they're going to have the Model Y Juniper, the refreshed version of the Model Y. How big of an impact is that going to get on ONVO and NIO? All right. I'd say, the Model Y, existing Model Y, is already like a 5-year-old car, right? It's not brand new anymore. So when that comes out, that is going to, have a significant impact on the entire market. So it's even more crucial for ONVO to sell as many cars as they can right now, deliver as many cars as they can right now before customers can even see the Model Y Juniper and what that looks like or what kind of features that has. Right now, on paper, ONVO L60 is way better than the Model Y in all aspects. Pretty much all aspects except acceleration, all right? But who cares about acceleration? And a cheaper price, better energy efficiency, more room, everything's better. So they got to really deliver those cars. And, I'm quite worried about Model Y Juniper coming out and having a significant impact on ONVO. I mean, by then, if you have a situation where the Model Y Juniper has even better energy efficiency than existing Model Y, which it probably will, and maybe more interior storage room, maybe taking away some of the pros that the ONVO L60 has over the Model Y, that's going to make things a little bit uncertain. All right, that's going to make things a little bit uncertain. But the biggest advantage for ONVO is still battery swap. It's still battery swap at the end of the day. And the price with BAS, 149,000 RMB, right? 149,000 RMB, that's just super, super cheap. Pay monthly for battery payments. That's going to make the car very affordable. So again, in some aspect, you could say that the ONVO L60 is targeting customers that might not be able to afford a Model Y. Okay, and that's a very important point. And to some extent, even though the Model Y Juniper may impact ONVO sales, I think because the ONVO is much cheaper, right? It's much cheaper, and with BAS, it's significantly cheaper, right? Renting the battery is significantly cheaper. It's still going to sell well. Okay, it's still going to sell well, but it will definitely take some orders away. So let's see. Hopefully, ONVO can sell all these, get these all these orders fulfilled, and then they can start doing some discounts or doing some promos, incentives, that kind of stuff, 0% interest, etc., and boost sales. And we really want to see the day ONVO beats NIO in sales. That's supposed to happen. All right. ONVO is the mass market brand. NIO is the niche luxury brand. The mass market brand should sell more than the niche luxury brand. So, these research registrations, it's good to see NIO's numbers decreasing just by a little bit, all right, because of incentives pullback, but it's good to see ONVO's numbers come up. I really want to see the day where ONVO numbers beat NIO numbers, all right? As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.